Hi, thanks for coming to the mat with me. Today's practice is specifically for those who sit all day and may be experiencing tight hamstrings or tight lower back. We'll start in easy seated pose, taking some nice deep inhales and exhales, letting ourselves be centered in this moment before we begin. We're slowly going to move our soles of the feet together and take some inhales and exhales. As we inhale, we'll lift our heart towards the ceiling, and as we find our exhale, we'll bring our belly button to our spine and our chin to our chest. We'll continue to use our breath to guide us through these two moments. Exhaling, bringing the belly button to the spine, and as we inhale, we'll lift our heart towards the ceiling. Continuing on like this in our seated cat-cow for a few more moments. Our breath will continue to be our guide as we circle our ribs. As we inhale, we're still going to lift that chest towards the ceiling, and as we exhale, we're really going to draw that belly button in towards the spine. Continuing to use our breath to guide us, really allowing for our back to be mobile as we move through these circles. Once we do 4 in one direction, we're going to reverse our circles and send them the other way. Once again, staying in tune with our breath. As we finish up, we're going to come to stillness and bring our right hand to our left knee and our left hand behind us. We'll take a nice inhale and then we'll use our exhale to get deeper into that twist, and we'll hold here for just a few breaths before using our next exhale to bring us back to the front. We'll go ahead and exchange to the other side. Take a big inhale and exhale, and then coming back around to the front. From here, we are going to bring ourselves to a tabletop position. Knees are going to be stacked under our hips and wrists are stacked under our shoulders. And once again, we'll inhale, lift our chest towards the ceiling, and exhale, draw our belly button to our spine and our chin to our chest. We'll do some cat-cows, really bringing some movement into the back, and once again, making sure that our breath and our movements are synced. So our inhale is when we lift the chest up towards the ceiling, and as we exhale, we draw the belly button in towards the spine. Continuing on like this for a few more rounds, moving at whatever pace you'd like, just making sure that the inhale and exhale are still connected to the movement. From here, our right arm is going to come to the center of our body, and our left arm is going to spiral up towards the ceiling. We're going to thread the needle, sending that left arm in between the hole of the arm and the body. Our bottom arm can either wrap around, as I did here, or it can reach towards the front of the mat. Continuing to inhale and exhale here, and then we'll go ahead and bring ourselves back to our tabletop, unspiraling that arm and bringing it back towards the mat. Left hand comes to the center, right arm spirals up, and we'll exhale and thread our needle, bringing that shoulder to the mat and doing whatever we would like with that other hand. Taking a few breaths here, really inhaling and exhaling. And then on our next exhale, we are going to bring ourselves back to our tabletop, so our hand will return to the mat so that we can unspiral ourselves and then bring that hand back to the mat. From here, we are going to untuck our toes and lift our hips up for a down dog. We can walk our dog by bending one knee and dropping the opposite heel towards the mat. Taking a nice few inhales and exhales here. You can also choose to just maintain your downward dog if you don't want to walk it today. If you chose to walk your dog, go ahead and bring it to stillness, and we'll just take a few nice deep inhales and exhales, maintaining our down dog. On your next inhale, your right leg is going to float up towards the ceiling and draw in towards your belly and bring the sole of the foot to the mat. Our hands are both going to be on the inside of our foot, And then we are going to bring our back leg down onto the mat and untuck those toes for our lizard pose. We're going to be here for just a few breaths. If you would like to get deeper, go ahead and bring those elbows down onto the mat. Continuing to inhale and exhale. And we will uncross that arm, put it on the outside of our foot, untuck those toes, lift the knee up, and push back to our downward dog. Now our left leg inhales up. We'll bring it in towards the belly and then down to the mat, just like we did on the other side. Bringing that outside arm onto the inside of the leg, back knee drops, toes untuck. And again, if you'd like to deepen this stretch, you can go ahead and put those elbows back down onto the mat. But if not, just continue to inhale and exhale here. Taking one more nice inhale and go ahead and work our way out of this pose, untucking those back toes, replacing that arm and stepping back, pushing up to a downward dog. From here, after a few breaths, just walk your feet towards the top of your mat or your hands. We're going to do a halfway up and bring our hands to our shins, reaching out long through the head. And then if you like, you can offer a gentle bend in those knees as we hang forward. Go ahead and grab a hold of those elbows, and then we'll start to do our ragdoll, gently allowing for our body to sway from one side to the other. Once again, making sure that our inhales and exhales are still involved. That's going to come to a stillness. Our right arm is going to come to the center, and our left arm is going to spiral up towards the ceiling. And then we'll bring that arm back down, exchanging it for the right arm to lift up. And of course, taking a few breaths here before we return that top arm back to the mat. From here, we're just going to step back out to a plank position and up to a downward dog one last time, taking some inhales and exhales, then bringing our knees down to the mat. And again, one more round of cat-cow, inhaling and exhaling, drawing that belly button into the spine. From here, we're just going to make our way seated on our mat, so transition however you like, and then go ahead and meet me by inhaling, two arms up, and exhaling, reaching over for those toes. It's okay if you can't grab those feet. You can place your arms on your shins or wherever they fall on the mat. Take some deep inhales and exhales here, using that last exhale to roll you up. And as you roll up, your left knee is going to come in towards your body with you and fall out open to the side. Those arms inhale up by our ears again, and as we exhale, we bring our head to our knee for a few breaths here. Rolling up, chin to chest, and then we'll go ahead and find ourselves hugging that left leg in towards us as we spiral around, looking towards the back of our mat. Once again, a few inhales and exhales here. And then we'll go ahead and exchange that by bringing the right leg in, letting it fall out to the side, taking a nice inhale up, and as you exhale, we'll stretch over. Dropping our chin to our chest to roll up, giving that knee a great big hug and spiraling around once again. Taking a few breaths here. And then we'll go ahead and unravel using that last exhale. We're going to lie down flat on our mat to finish up our practice today. Inhale your left knee and your right knee into the chest, and we're just going to do a few circles on the ceiling. So little tiny circles going around, using our breath, of course. However many circles you do in one direction, you want to make sure that we also reverse and do the same amount in the other direction. Bring both soles of feet down to the earth and inhale your left knee in towards your chest and send it up towards the ceiling. We'll give it a little stretch. Grabbing behind the leg, anywhere above or below the knee is fine, just not directly on that knee. And we really want to imagine that there's pressure into the hand and equal pressure into the leg. Continuing to inhale and exhale, our next exhale brings us into our figure four. You can leave that sole of the foot on the floor or you can draw it up like I do here. Taking a few inhales and exhales. And go ahead and drop that sole of the foot back to the mat. Uncross that leg, and our right leg now comes into the chest and up to the ceiling, finding the stretch. Once again, equal pressure in both of those places, into the hand and into the leg. Draw that knee in towards the chest and cross it over the opposite leg. Lift up for our figure four if you chose to on the other side. If not, leave that sole of the foot on the mat. Return the sole of the foot to the mat, and then we'll let our knees stack one on top of each other into a reclined spinal twist. Our head is going to follow the opposite direction of our knees, and we'll take a few breaths here. And then we'll go ahead and allow for those legs to fall towards the other side. Reclined spinal twist. And then from here, we'll just allow our feet to return to the mat, and then they'll fall straight out. Our arms can come by our side for our Savasana, giving ourselves a moment to thank ourselves for showing up for our practice today. You're welcome to stay here, or if you're ready, you can meet me seated. Thank you for showing up on your mat today, and thank you for watching.